What is going on, Helldiver Nation? I'm your host with the most, Killer Hawksmoon. Let's get right into the news. This is breaking news. The bots are trying to advance their front lines, and we need to stop them. The new major order puts us in a tough spot. I was going to make this video sooner, back when the bug MO was winding down as we were getting closer to liberating Fori Prime. And in that video, I was going to say that the bots were gearing up for an invasion. Sadly, I just chose to wait it out and see what happens this week. And unfortunately, this is what's happening this week with the bot front, where through Martale and Marfaric, the bots are pushing an invasion onto two previously fully liberated planets, Sharon Prime and Bakvam 3. Fortunately, when I was writing that original video, I did guess wrong on where the invasion was going to happen. My guess was that Short Bay was going to be invaded again through the means of Chuhi and Penta. But now, with the current major order, our bot front is at risk at being pushed back unless we pull this off. And this is the plan that we should be taking into this major order, and hopefully I get it up in time, because currently I think we have about 12 hours left, or a full, still like 12 and some minutes left until the invasion or the MO is done and it's over, and the invasion is they win, the bots win. Now this plan that I came up for this bot front for this major order, I'm dubbing it the Great March on Martale. So currently, with the way things are going, Backbend 3 is going to be fully liberated. We have no worries about that. We're going to win that invasion, and we're going to save Julheim and Martale. But not only are we going to save those planets and complete the major order once we liberate or defend Backbend 3, we're going to open up access to Marfaric. Now, this is where it gets interesting, folks. If we manage to defend Bakvam 3 in, I don't know, record time, maybe, like if we have enough time left, like if we have more time, because at the current rate we'll have about 3 to 2 hours to try to attempt to defend Sharon Prime. But the plan relies on Martale's progress, liberation progress, to not fall below a certain percentage. So if we liberate Backbend 3 at a record time, we have enough time, we might have enough time to push for a Martale liberation and thus do a gambit for Sharon Prime. Like this is a double gambit play right now that we have in our hands, and if we do it, whoo boy, whoo, that'll be great. So this is how it's gonna go down, dude. We need reinforcements currently right now on Martale, like ASAP. Like we need more people on Martale to try to defend that liberation progress. If we could get that liberation progress, like if we could hold it until reinforcements or until we win Backvent 3, then we could make a really, 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 really great push to liberate Martale. If we can gain a little bit more while we do that, that's fine. We just need that progress that we made on Martale to stay. That's all that this plan is relying on, and hopefully I get this video up quick enough so you guys could know. So as soon as we get Backman 3 with whatever time we have remaining, hopefully we have enough time. We just have just enough time. Everyone who's bum rushing Backman 3 right now, you're good. But please, once it's done, rush to Martale. And if we, again, the quicker we could defend Backman 3, the quicker we get to Martale, the easier and more feasible this entire plan is. So we're gonna be able to defend Sharon Prime. Again, unless we're not able to do that, we run out of time, then well, the front lines are gonna extend to Sharon Prime, and we're gonna probably lose access to Martale, I believe, because then they're gonna be like, it's gonna be this front line. This is gonna be our new front line. And we're going to have access to Marfaric. through Bakvam 3, but Martel is going to be completely locked out, which would be rest in peace. But yeah, but if we do that, if we accomplish Bakvam 3 and Martel back to back major order win, the awesome Helldivers, then we push the line on this side just a little bit more. But if we focus all our efforts on Martale Bay after, our march to Cyberstan can commence. Because then that's what? We will have Marferic and Aegis Pass completely cut off and isolated, as they only have a little corridor here. Like, Kent doesn't connect to Aegis Pass, so there's no threat of them coming, like, getting reinforced. We could cut off Aegis Pass if we get Marferic. That's also on the table. Or we could cut if we get Martel and Martyr Bay. This is it. You know, they have a little bit of a gap here. Like, this is our front lines. We have a pretty good front line. So Martyr Bay being their only like access point to this side of the map, because we already got them isolated on this side. These planets are chilling. These guys, you know, I'm pretty sure they can launch an invasion whenever they want from this side, but these guys are chilling. Other than like getting Classa, if we secure Classa on this side, you know, that gives us a pretty stronger front lines on this end as we further isolate these three planets. But that's just my take on that. And again, similar thing could happen on this end. It will be secure Martyr Bay after Martel and after Bakvam 3. Just go boop boop boop. That's it. That's if we have enough time to liberate Martel. So right now, I'm begging, please, please, divert enough reinforcements to Martel right now so we have a chance of pulling this shit off. Because we could pull this shit off if we do it. But that's my take, right? Because then after we do all this, again, these planets other than class, so we don't really need to focus on anything on this end. Boom. Chuhi, Penta, Menkant, path to Cyberstan. Simple. Easy. Again, these planets would also be open, like Aegis Pass and Marfera. We could completely ignore them. Just like how we're ignoring these planets right now. But again, who knows? They could change up the game and they're like, ha, no, we're launching an invasion to Clarel. And it's like, whoa, okay, so they can launch an invasion even though they're not connected to their forces over here. So yeah, so that's what's going on with the bot front right now. So please spread the word, share the news, tell your fellow Helldivers, hey, current major order, Bakvam 3 first, then Martel. Alright? Unless you want to help it keep Martel up a little bit more, then, and hold out till reinforcements show up, then please go and support Martel. Support Martel and hold out until reinforcements show up, because they will show up. Our second story. It's not looking good on the bug front. It looks like Grand Errant is going to be falling, and that's not good. But good news though. We went extremely hard on 4 Reprime, and we managed to push the lines that far in, and we actually managed to survive our venture into the gloom. I'm not sure if we do actually have that planet or not, or if this is the companion app just not having the assets for that, or who knows? Who knows? I'm pretty. But last time I known in game, we won that. That was the last major order that was focused on. So that's the good news on the bug front. If this is true, then this is our lines. But however, it might be over here. But no big deal, because then everything else is still like this pretty much the same. Yeah, everything. It doesn't matter if the line's this or that. It's all still going to play out the same, because this is the play that we could do now with the new front lines for the bug front. Since again, we're gonna get pushed back a little bit. We're gonna get pushed just a little bit by losing Grand Errant. But this is the crazy play that we could do because of it. I've been bitching for weeks now about Faircat Secundis, And if we would have gotten that, then we would have been able to do what I said. We got your fucking Pantheon, but unfortunately, we didn't get Fair Casagunas because nobody watches my videos. So that's cool. That's all right. That's fine. But that's besides the point. So this is the play, right? So again, Farrakhan Saguna still is on the table. We need that one. We get access to Gatria, so we can go to Gatria and Garherin. We get Farrakhan Saguna's. The line goes here. We get Garherin. The line goes here and here. We get Gatria. The line, boom, line's right here. That's the new line. And honestly, it's interchangeable between Gartria and Garherin after we secure Farrakhan Sagunas. Most likely Gatria, just so we could have that, you know, push in there, that little bubble that we could create for our front lines. But yeah, once we secure those 3 planets, it's just a pretty straightforward path that we have for the front line, which is nice. It's pretty nice. You know, we go, this next group that we advance to would be Trandor, Fact Bay, and Pandion 24. Pandion 24. Might have called it Party on at one point. Um, So yeah, so these 3 planets will be the next like group that we'll be focused on the bug front. And again, since Grand Aaron is isolated, we don't have to worry about that. Um, and then yeah, Peacock, Partyon, and Gakrux will be our final frontline push to get to over Go Prime. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. With the gloom, I mean, now that we're venturing into it, I think we have a little bit more of an incentive to get to these gloom adjacent planets, but really there's no, since we can't fully secure and liberate the planets in there, there's no real point to get to that point, again, other than to just contain the gloom at a certain, front line. But that's honestly, I don't think the bug front doesn't have that much of an emphasis on advancing. It's more of like preventing them from spreading. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what's going on with the bug front. Our final story, the squid front. I'm honestly worried it's too late for us on the squid front. We all know that the Meridian Black Hole, or as some are dubbing it, the Meridian Missile, is well underway towards Super Earth. And we also know that in order to prevent it from reaching Super Earth, we gotta slow it down by like not letting it reach this full bar. But unfortunately, if you saw my last video, I mentioned there was a video that some guy made saying that Joel leaked the plans for the Meridian Black Hole already, and Angel's Ventures and Mortardash is an inside job. I'm sorry to say it, but that's the truth. So Mortardash is pretty much already, you know, done. It's done. I don't think we will have a chance to do it because of the leak that Joel did. Because if that's what they're planning, then again, it might be just a fixed point in the story, and there's nothing we could do about Mortardash. But my question, and hopefully someone can answer down in the comments if they remember how the whole system works when we lost Angel's Venture. But my question is, once this bar fills up, does that mean Mortardash is gone? Like that's it? It's done? And if so, are we already too late? Are we already too late to do anything about it, to stop Moradesh's complete collapse? Is there even a chance that we can stop it? And currently, right now, it's sitting at 80%, about to hit 81% live. As you guys are watching this video, it's probably a little bit higher now after I upload this video. But with the new major order, our full attention is not on the squid front. So it is a little bit worrisome because of that. Other than that, it's business as usual on the squid front. They just keep popping in and out wherever they please. So, all right. that's it. That's the Galactic War Map as of now. As of when I'm recording this video and editing it and uploading it, that's it. So, per usual, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you got something out of it, and I would appreciate it if you guys leave a like and a comment. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.